welcome back. Today I am coming to you because I did a thing. I ordered more seeds. Now, do I need any more seeds? Absolutely not. And I know I am not the only one that does it. But when you get a seed catalog looking like this in the mail, you can't help but look through it and then find something that you wish you had, you didn't order, and then you kind of splurge and buy more things. Well, not only did my select seed catalog came in, I also got one from Johnny's. So I might have ordered a few more things from there. And then I also went back to an Etsy seller which I have been getting some of my seeds from over the past few years, that is called Seed Therapy. And I also did place an order with the Gardener's Workshop to get some row cover. I needed to just add a few more things, and I found some other flowers I was missing some colors in. So I ordered more, like a lot more, and I don't really need it, but I had FOMO and I had to get it. So I'm going to share with you some of the other varieties that I plan on seed starting, and I have nowhere to put them. So let's get to it. And hey, if you're new here, my name is Kristy. I am located in Western Massachusetts, Zone 6A, and I am going into my second year selling flowers at my roadside flower stand. Now, I thought I had everything all set and ready to go. I ordered most of my seeds from Johnny's. I'm still actually waiting for my order to come in from Florette, which I am so dang excited about. So I will share with you later on what I ordered from her. It's not a crazy amount, but I was in that rush, ordered some of the things that I wanted. Didn't get everything that I wanted, but that's okay. So when those come in, I will show you what I ordered. But I do have some seeds from Select Seeds, Johnny's, Seed Therapy, and from the Gardener's Workshop. A few things that I kind of saw in the catalogs and just had to have. Now, the first one that came in was the Select Seeds. I mean, how can you not open up this catalog seeing these beautiful flowers? I was almost going to get these, but I was like, nope, we are going to try and stick to some of the things that I forgot to order from Johnny's. And I was watching some other YouTubers and I was like, oh my gosh, how did I not order that? So one of the things that I really wanted to get, but Johnny's was sold out, was the QIS Apricot Status. So I did manage to find these in the catalog, and I was like, okay, I have to order it then, because I was not able to find it. And I do have a lot of flowers in this color palette. I really am leaning towards more of these like apricot colors and doing like a one colorway for some of my bouquets, while others might be those big vibrant colors, which I'm usually drawn to. But I wanted to get this. I did not grow Status last year, so I'm very excited to do it. So I kind of went a little bit nuts and ordered a little bit of everything, but the QIS Apricot was out of stock from Johnny, so I was super excited to get those. Now, another flower that I got from Select Seeds was the Hibiscus Mahogany Splendor. I saw this as well in some of the recommendations from some other flower farmers, and that the plant gets really good, and I really love this color tone for fall, so I'm going to be growing a few of these. Now, I do have some Rebecca that I started. I started some Indian Summer, and I believe it's called Triloba or Trilobo. I'm not sure, but it's the perennial version in my winter sowing milk jugs. I did start some in the fall, but not too many of them. So I do have the Rebecca Sahara and the Cherokee Sunset. So I got these as well from Select Seeds. I've heard great things. One flower farmer that I love and you should check out is Ginger Florals. She grows these and the pictures were just gorgeous. So I wanted to make sure I added some more of these. I do have some from my fall planting, so hopefully those will take, but I wanted some backups just in case. I did try to start these in my winter sowing milk jugs last year. They did fantastic, but where I grew them out, some little critter was eating all of the stems, so I never had a single bloom. So we're gonna move them to the backyard where everything is fenced in, and hopefully I'll have better luck with them this year. And the last variety that I got from Select Seeds was Mountain Mint. Now, I already have Mountain Mint from two other sources. I believe one is Johnny's, and then I forgot where I got the other one. But I ordered some Mountain Mint. I want to winter sow some, and I'm going to start some indoors. I kind of want to put this a little bit everywhere, at my house, at the school that I work at as well. But I do have these two beds that I plan on having just for Mountain Mint, and I kind of carried over to another order that I placed. I, for some reason, ordered 300 more seeds. I thought I only ordered one seed pack, which is about 100 seeds. somehow my quantity was up to 3. I think I just kept adding it in and then just double checked. So when I opened my order from Seed Therapy, which I've ordered from before, this is an Etsy seller, and also Seed Coal is a very good source where I got them from Etsy as well. I was like, oh my gosh. So I have a bunch from Seed Therapy. So I forgot to add Sepnaria to my Johnny's order. And I didn't want to place another order because you do have to pay for shipping if you don't hit the $200 mark. Now, I placed a huge order from them. As you can see, I have a huge box right here. And I forgot to order them, forgot to put it into my other order, which I will be showing you in a second. So I ordered these. I am not quite sure how these are gonna work out because I think some of them says that they are perennials, so I'm not sure, but I did get the Pink Beauty, and I have 2 of them, which not sure how that happened. And then I have a white variety as well. So hopefully these will go over well. I have to read more into them, but I'm hoping this will work out. I'm not sure if it's the same variety as Johnny's, which is an annual, so we will give, oh, look at that. I actually have 400, 200 of each. This is what happens when you binge purchase. So am I the only one doing this? Anyways, I also have more mountain mint because I don't know why, but I do. I have more mountain mint, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually putting on a winter sewing workshop at the library in the town that I work in. And so I figured I will just bring 2 of these to my winter sewing workshop. I'm actually going to be supplying everything. I'm just going to say that everything is donated by Kristy's Bloom Bar, which is my roadside flower stand. And so I'm going to bring these so hopefully I can spread the love because I love mountain mint. The smell is just phenomenal and I think it's a great cut flower, but it's also gonna be great for the pollinators. I did purchase from the library when our local, we have like a native gardening club, and they were selling some perennials. And so I did get 2 things of mountain mint. So I'm going to hopefully grow those, and I can even add them. We're also starting a seed bank at our library. So if no one uses them for their winter sewing milk jugs in the workshop, I can just donate them to the seed bank. So from Seed Therapy, I also got some lupin. Now, lupin is toxic. I do have kids. And so when I did my winter sewing, I did put in the little side notes comments that I don't grow anything that is toxic because I don't trust my kids. They pick everything. I remember I had all these gorgeous zinnias that I was going to harvest for my stand one weekend. They were like the Ben Reese Giants. I think it was like the salmon, and I want to say it was like a deep red. And they picked half of them over to make a flower soup. So I don't trust them with anything, even though I tell them all the time, don't pick, they do. But anyways, I do have some lupin. This will be planted. I'm going to actually plant this at my parents' house so I can harvest it for my bouquets, but it will be grown far away from my children. So mom, heads up, these are coming your way. So those are all of mine from Seed Therapy. That was, I think, probably the last order that I did place. I do have some that I placed earlier from the Gardener's Workshop. I ordered some little caterpillar tunnels or low tunnels from them, and I added a couple of colors of zinnias that I actually did not have. So I have the Benary's Giant Yellow, Giant Lilac, Giant Orange, and then I got the Uproar Rose. It is an F1 variety, so I'm excited to try these out as well. So I got all the colors. Somehow I didn't get the lilac, which I was super bummed about because I think it's called Lilac Times maybe. It is a dahlia. I do have a bunch of tubers of those, and it is as gorgeous as lilac purple, and the blooms are huge. And I'm like, how did I not get the purple? Because that will go so well with it. And then the orange and yellows are bright colors. I don't know how I missed out on those as well. So I did grab those to plant also with my other zinnias. Now, my Johnny's order also came in, and I had been reading a lot about snapdragons because I'm trying to get the timing. I want to do 3 successions of them. I want snapdragons all year, so I tried getting everything from groups 1 through 4. And when I was doing more research on some snapdragons, like I didn't get any I didn't get actually much of the Potomac or the Rocket varieties. And then I got a couple of other ones afterwards because I love watching also YouTube videos and seeing pictures and what other flower farmers like to use and grow. I was like, okay, I have to add that. Do I have the space? No, I really don't, but we are going to make it work. From Johnny's, I do have the Chantilly White I added so I could have an earlier white variety. I know I did have some white in there, but I didn't have anything from like the group 1 or 2. I also have Madame Butterfly Cherry Bronze. I have a lot, guys. Oh my goodness. Orleans Red, and that is going to be group 3 and 4. So I wanted a darker color to use. Hopefully it'll be like later summer, maybe the fall if I'm lucky. Depends on like the weather here. So I wanted to get some group 3 and 4 for later in the year, but I really wanted to get some more like darker tones. So I got the Orleans Red. I got Potomac Apple Blossom. I'm like, how did I not have that? I do have some apple blossom that I got from, I think it was like Seedville. I did plant it out. I had a whole bed full of them. I did have some nice stems. I was doing decent, not the best with the frost cloth on it. And then I took the frost cloth off because we had snow, and the dang bunny that lives underneath my deck ate all of them. Ate all of my snapdragons. So basically it pinched it for me. So I'm probably not going to get that one nice, strong, sturdy stem. So hopefully I'll have some side shoots if they survive our winter. It's actually snowing a lot here. I got to show you what it looks like out back. It's just so dang pretty right now. But anyways, the bunny ate all of my snapdragons. It just went through the whole entire thing. I have been feeding it because I don't want it to go for a couple of the other beds, which I'm a little bit worried about. All of my table scraps from my vegetables or fruit basically every other day, because I'm like, please just stay away from my flowers. We got to figure out what I'm going to do. I got to get it evicted at some point. So I do have some more Potomac Apple Blossom. I also got the Rocket Mix, so hopefully I will have that. This has like 500 seeds, which obviously I'm going to try not to overseed and save some for next year. I got the a Deep Rose, and it's a group 2. And then I got the Potomac Berry Blend, so I got some nice more berry tones in there. Potomac Plum Blossom, so that's the new one that came out, so I also grabbed that one as well. And then I also have a Light Rose in group 2 as well for snapdragons. All right, so that wraps up all of the seeds that just came in the past few weeks. So I am going to make sure that I get them into my box and label them. A lot of them are going to be repeats, but I had some more of because I'm going to try and winter sow some, do different successions, especially with the snapdragons. We're going to have to filter those in. I am hoping to have 3 different rounds of seed starting snapdragons, getting the groups 1 and 2 out earlier, which I think I'm actually going to be starting at the end of January or the first weekend in February, and then waiting 1 to 2 weeks before I start the next round. My goal with the snapdragons, because I do have so many, is putting 2 to 3 seeds per cell and then leaving them just as is and planting them out even if they're a little bit overcrowded. And then I will be putting up my netting, which I think is about a 6-inch square, and then putting 2 plugs per square. So that'll be about maybe anywhere from 2, if only 2 germinate, to 6 plants per square. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that will work and we can jam pack them in. Mountain Mint, I do have an area for them. And then I'm hoping that some of these I can also move over to my parents' house. So especially the lupin, because that is a toxic plant. I don't want them near my kids. And then the zinnias, we will be succession planting them as well. I also hope that once my ranunculus are done, that I can move some of these zinnias or some of the celosia over there, my warm loving flowers, so I can get 2 more free beds. So we're gonna make that work. We'll see how it is. And also let me know if you were drawn in by these gorgeous photos and ordered some more seeds as well. I'm hoping I am not the only one, but we should be done by now. I will come back to you once my floret order comes in. So if you would like to see what I ordered from floret and when I am planting all of these and how it all turns out when it is time to plant out and harvest, go ahead and click like and subscribe and hit that bell button, and I'll see y'all next time. Happy gardening.